Today we're looking at Augustine of Hippo, Confessions 2:5. Habet etiam honor temporalis et imperatandi atque superandi potentia suum decus, unde etiam vindictae aviditas oratur, et tamen incuncta haec adipiscenda, non est egrediendum abs te, Domine, neque deviandum a lege tua. Let's look at the next sentence here as Augustine discusses various things in the natural world, the secular world, that are appealing. He says, habet, and the subject is honor and potentia. Temporal honor, or earthly honor, that which is not eternal. And, he says, the potentia, which I believe is also modified by temporalis. These things have, habet, suum decus, their own glory or their own beauty. Now, potentia is modified, you might say, by these two gerunds, namely imperatandi and superandi, the one from imperato, which means to rule, and the other from supero, which means to be above or in charge. Both of these are first conjugation verbs, as can clearly be seen by the A here in the stem of the gerund. So to summarize, we might say, earthly honor and the power of ruling and dominating, being in charge, also possess their own beauty, their own glory, decus. Now, were we the editor, we might make a full stop here and begin the next sentence anew, begin the next sentence with the following word, whence, or from this place also. Notice the connecting words here, these particles really. Whence also the aviditas vindictae, the, not avidity, but the keenness or the intense desire for vengeance, vindictae, arises. So from these two things, honor et potentia, arises the aviditas vindictae. He recognizes this as a fact of human dynamics and the interactions of power. And yet, and nevertheless, Augustine continues, incuncta haec adipiscenda. Here we have in with a gerundive, adipiscenda, from the deponent verb adipiscor, which means to acquire. This is a third conjugation verb, adipiscor, to acquire. This I here, of course, is the conjugation marker. Let's just review quickly. Ari is the present infinitive of the first conjugation. Ari is the present infinitive of the second conjugation, E of the third, and iri of the fourth. And that's how we tell what conjugation a verb belongs to, by the infinitive. The same holds true for deponent verbs. He says, and yet for acquiring all these things, cuncta haec, non est agrediendum abs te, there must not be a departure, a deviation, from you, O Lord, here's our vocative, nor can there be a going astray, deviandum, a lege tua, from your law. Both of these are gerundives, agrediendum and deviandum. Agrediendum from the deponent verb aggredior, and deviandum from the verb devio, deviare. When used with est like this, they form what's called a passive periphrastic, which connotes necessity or obligation. There must not be, non est agrediendum, a walking away from you, O Lord, nor a departure from your law. Please join us next time for more Augustine, the Confessions, Book 2.